Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behaviors such as fighting with throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the usher, security, or staff on. Thank you and enjoy the game. We hope to see you at the upcoming Bucks game. You can get tickets tonight by going to the resident. We have Bucks ticket representatives all around the arena. Just look for the green polo.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than...
At forward, number 12, TP. At the shooting guard position, at 6'3", number 13, Ryan. The big man, standing 6'11". Number 3, Miles Turner. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Green Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the other guard position, at 5'9", number 28. MP. You're going to watch head coach Doc Rivers. Let's hear it for your Milwaukee Bucks.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Kevin Huerter is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Thompson with the bucket.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
MP outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint, it's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Rollins, no good. Prince against Cunningham. Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Huerter, no good. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the 3-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Prince, the pass to MP. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. MP's got 6.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
Duran sets the screen for Harris. Shot's good by Duran.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Rollins. Here's MP. The tray. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Giannis with a nice bucket inside.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Bucks leading by 3. Prince, the pass to MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Pass to Rollins. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Giannis against Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo over Harris. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Giannis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Herter. Thompson outside. Now Herter. Cunningham for 3. Rollins grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got from Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Jang. Prince comes in for Gary Trent. And MP subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Then for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Kevin Herter comes in for Javonte Green. And it's Cunningham in for Robinson. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson is out there with Kevin Herter. And it's Cunningham. And it's Sasser in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Cunningham. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pass to MP. Kicks it out to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Stewart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Cunningham's shot is off.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
From outside the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Pistons trail by 9. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Prince. Here's MP. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. You look at Detroit. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When I look at the Bucks, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
Collins checked in for Kevin Porter. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And get up and start moving with the mascot. Let's dance.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to MP. To the inside. Turner. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
And
and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Tobias Harris. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
Free throw good. Giannis.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's time to get loud. Welcome your 4-on-4 crew to the floor. Your 4-on-4 crew dancing. Get loud once again for us.
With one on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because of his size and skill level, even great defenders have it hard. He can post you up, he can hit the three, he does it all.
And you think about how good a shape he's in now, I wouldn't mind trying the Jokic plan myself. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Detroit Pistons.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. MP really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Bucks leading by 8. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Here's Herter, following the basket by MP. Duren with it, lock at 6. And Duren slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The 3 from MP. Thompson with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Down low. Shots good by Duren. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Giannis outside. Back to MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. MP's got 17 now.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Back to Cunningham. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Cade Cunningham.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. And here's MP for 3. Duren pulls it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's MP. 17 points in the game. Prince outside. Inside. Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Out to Harris. The 3. They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket. Duren's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here is Cunningham following the bucket by the Bucks.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks leading by 6. MP dishes to Prince. Pass to Rollins. Now here's MP from downtown. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And so now a timeout called by Diaper. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner. And it's Jang in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Guys?
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle, here's Rollins. That's tipped. Thompson outside. The kick out to Cunningham. Stewart passes to Duren. And the rejection by Jang. The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At the line for Milwaukee, Rollins. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. A different look for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Jang. Cameron Thomas comes in for Taurean Prince. And Porter subbed in for MP. And then for Detroit, Holland, he's checked in for Duren. Javonte Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Huerter. He hits the second from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Over Porter. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Cunningham.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Here's Rollins. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Bucks lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
Here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Taurean Prince comes in for Gary Trent. Rollins checked in for Thomas. And MP subbed in for Porter. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Duncan Robinson. On the court for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Kevin Huerter is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Cunningham.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
MP fires. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Cunningham looking it over. 17-foot shot away. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. MP. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Harris inside, covered by Rollins, and the layup is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And down it goes.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Leaves it in off the window.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. At the line for one.
Good from Cunningham.
Important moment, a lot at stake. Able to keep his composure and deliver. Love it.
Prince outside. Here is MP. Antetokounmpo. No stopping that baby hook on the fly.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. MP, he drills the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Please give up a round of applause for your Bucks in dancing.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's Herter. Swing from outside.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's stolen. Antetokounmpo with the steal.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
MP outside. Buries the deep ball.
Hey, it's simple, folks. Get that rock to MP. He might be young, but he can get it done.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
MP against Cunningham. Thompson fires and get the three. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long.